Well, hello, everybody. It is finally the big day. We have been talking about this seasonal yearning YouTube hop since January when the idea came to me to how to do it. I mean, the idea of having a hop, I talked about this with Jill last year, Jill from Fiber Floozy. And at the time, I don't know, I guess my brain space was not there to figure out how to make it happen. And at the beginning of this year, I had this, I figured it out how to do it and how to do it where it would be interesting. And I really do hope it'll be something that will grow. But, okay, so what is a hop? So, a lot of communities do hops. Well, you know what you might be more familiar with is a blog hop. So what you'll see is if you watch, like if somebody publishes a crochet book, a lot of times the publishers will arrange a blog hop where they will have different bloggers who have a substantial audience actually review the book and put that book out there for the audience, and then there'll be some kind of discount associated with it or something like that. And it's just a way of getting that new book out there to the public so they can see it. Other ways that we do hops, blog hops, can also be something that we call linky parties. And I don't know if you've ever participated, but this is done for all types of interests. I've seen recipe linky parties where on a Friday, all these food bloggers will write a post and link on one blog back to everybody else's post on their blogs, so that people can see all the recipes, like for, on a Friday. And so what happens in effect is you are sharing your audience. Everybody is sharing their audience with other creators, because the one creator who is hosting it, when it comes to linky parties, has it on her blog, right? And so her whole audience gets to see all these new creators. And so that's another way that blog hops happen. YouTube, people do hops the same way. I have seen, for instance, I have seen people share new books on YouTube where they've been given a copy of a new published crochet book, and they, share it out with their audiences, or if it's, so anyway. It happened. I was a part of a paper crafting YouTube hop for December Daily in 2020. And each of us made a video, and we posted our videos at our own time. So it was like 9 a.m., whatever your time is, just post your video at that time. Your video needed to go live. And so at that time, all these videos started popping up, and people did them in different ways, but it all had to do with paper craft. And for me, I did a craft with me of one piece of my December Daily. Somebody else might have done a flip through of how far they had gotten in their December Daily. And so the paper crafting community does this kind of thing a lot. And we have done it in the crochet community as well. I know you guys know about Christmas in July fairies, which is something that Dana from Wanderlust Crochet came up with, and that is the biggest hop ever. I mean, the first year I did it, I think it was something like 170 creators, and it was not just crochet. It was all kinds of content creators who participated in that. Just look up hashtag Christmas in July fairies if you have not seen it. I think if they do it again this year, this will be the third year in a row for that one. That is the most gymongous hop that I have seen, because so many people participate. And basically, because there's so many giveaways associated, it's a big giant giveaway. So people, viewers, family members, subbies, whatever you want to call them, friends, go around and watch all these videos and try to enter to win. And it's just a beautiful thing that happens every July. And I have participated in the first 2 years. And I don't know if I participated last year. And I'm not sure if I participated this year. I don't remember. Anyway, it was fun. All right, so that's the biggest example of a hop that I can tell you. So this one is smaller. I hope it will grow. There are 13 of us who are uploading these videos today. And you will see our projects that we have been working on throughout the winter time to reveal to you on the first day of spring. So the only requirement was that you make a spring themed project, make a video, talk about your yarn, talk about your project, and explain how you see that it's related to spring if it's not obvious, and then post a video. No one was required to do a giveaway. Some of them might, some might not. I have promised to do what I just already, did I share it yet? Okay, so I'm doing a giveaway for sure for all the content creators who have participated in this. I am going to do a video, a giveaway for comments on this video. I also have a post up already on my Facebook group, which will be linked down below, so that if you created a springtime project, a spring themed project, you can post your picture over there, and you will also be entered to win another giveaway. So I'm doing 3 giveaways associated with this because I'm so excited. I'm so grateful for everybody who did participate, and I hope that many more people will participate. So this is the seasonal Yarny YouTube Hop, which means that those of us who are participating will upload a video on the first day of every season with a seasonally themed project. Okay, so this is the hashtag Spring Yarny YouTube Hop, and I'm going to tell you my process and what I ended up coming up with. So when I first started, you guys know that I love making amigurumi. I could have made a lot of different things, but I really enjoy making amigurumi, and so I wanted it to be something that I was going to enjoy. And so I decided I was going to make a garden gnome. So whoever guessed that I was doing amigurumi, you were right. I think it was Irene. And I almost spoiled it on another video, and I had to delete it out. But I did make amigurumi. So let me show you what I came up with. It was in this bag, my spring themed project bag, and I made this fella. This is my garden gnome that I made, okay? He is so super cute. You guys could tell I used Red Heart Super Saver retro stripe, and then some random white, some hot pink I used. This is, I believe, the brown for the nose, and his hands is Hirschner's Worsted 3 in the colorway, I think it's root beer. And this is what I came up with, and I just love that retro stripe so much. Excuse me. So this guy, sorry, this guy was in the bag, and he was finished a while ago. So then I decided, well, you guys know how I love making amigurumi with the blanket yarn. Well, here you go. So let me tell you what this pattern is. The pattern that I use for this fellow is from Winding Road Crochet. This pattern is called the Garden Gnome Couple, and it is a pay-for pattern on Ravelry. I believe I paid for this one. All right, so that's that for that. So then I said, I'm going to try to make the same one, but I'm going to make it with the big yarns, the blanket yarn, and I'm going to make the girl version. Let me show you what happened here. All from the same Winding Road crochet pattern. So here she is. She has on an apron. She's got purple braids. You know, I believe in the hair can be whatever I want it to be. So I did not want it to be white hair. And I believe that you can make whatever skin tone you want to make. And so I made her brown skin. And there you go. She's not the best in shape. And then I put like the flowers on and put a little pony bead out of those million ones that I bought. You guys remember that? And there you go. This is the girl. Now, because this is a couple, I'm gonna make his wife and her husband over the next several months, so they'll get their partners. So I already got the yarn and everything for both, and I just need to make them. But, so anyway, these got finished really quick. This little guy here, he was done in January. This bigger girl, let me turn her around for you. She was done in February. Now this yarn here is blanket yarn, but it was the pet one. Remember they had the one that was just for pets? The pet one was actually a number 5. So that is a number 5, and so is this. This is the Adorable from Hobby Lobby. The apron she's wearing is I just held together 2 strands of the Red Heart Super Saver Soft White. Her braids are the Orchid, Red Heart Super Saver Dark Orchid, and so are her flowers. So that is her, and like I said, she's gonna get her partner, he'll get his partner. So I was just like, okay, but I finished them a long time ago, and then I wasn't really considering doing any more. And then what happened is I was on a live. I was doing a lot Sunday Night Live, and we were talking about making shawls for wings, and I was thinking I wasn't going to be able to make one, and I'm not going to, but at the time I was thinking about trying to figure out if I could do it. I realized I had too much going on. But anyway, we were talking about it, and Steve F., I think, mentioned a shawl on lovecrafts.com called Annings. So I said, he said, check that out. He said, check it out. So I went over to check it out. And I think Annings is a free pattern, I believe. So I went over to Lovecrafts and I found the Annings shawl and I added it to my library. And when I added it to my library, lo and behold, I had another pattern already there, and I don't remember when I bought it, but it's a paid for pattern on Lovecrafts, and it is called Clover and Bramble Seasonal Gnomes. The designer is Pippin and Poppycock. Pippin and Poppycock. It is over on Lovecrafts, and it is a paid for pattern. This was like 2 weeks ago when I discovered this, and I decided to try to make them because, hey, I was already doing gnomes, and the spring one is called Spring Celebration or Spring Sensation. I'll put it across the screen, whatever it is, and I just had to give it a try. So here is Clover. Now, I am calling these my Rockstar Spring Sensation garden gnomes because they are anything but traditional in color. This is Clover. And she has hot pink braids. She's got a vine wrapping around her hat with daisies all over. I use the same, can you see her hand? She's got a little defined thumb. I use the same root beer from Hirschner's Worsted 3. I'm trying to use up that ball. It's almost done. And the colorway I use for every other part of her is Red Heart Super Saver Banana Berry. And I am thrilled with her. I'm so thrilled. Now, when you see the pattern, if you go check out the pattern, which will be linked down below, her braids are a lot more fluffy because they combed through it. And I started with a dog brush doing that to give it like a more hair-like texture and not look so much like yarn. But y'all, every time I brushed it, so much of the yarn came out. And I was just afraid I wasn't gonna have any yarn left, so I stopped and I just did it a little bit. I did get some advice from the girls to use a comb and comb it out and unply it. So, but I couldn't find my comb, so I just brushed it a little. And that is how her braids turned out. I'm so thrilled with her. I'm so thrilled with her. Now, what's beautiful about this pattern, well, let me just keep going. So this is Clover. And her partner is Bramble. So let me introduce you to Bramble. I'm going to put down Clover. I can't handle both of them at the same time. This is Bramble, guys. And if you see Bramble, he's got bumblebees all over his hat. His beard was also supposed to be brushed out, but I left him like this so far. I might still brush both of them out. But for now, I know he looks like ZZ Top. This is ZZ Top, but this is Bramble, and I am beyond thrilled with how they came out. So this green colorway is, these are all these colorways I used on the peacock, right? I was trying to use up that yarn. And this lime green, I was like, I'm not gonna, I want his whole body to be lime green, and I'm gonna run, and I want his hat to be mostly lime green. So if you could look up under this hat, you would see that I actually closed him up with banana berry so I could have enough of the green left to make most of the hat. But on this, and then with the yellow feet, this was like a little one of those nuggets of the DIY yarn, and it just wasn't enough to make his feet too. I tried, but I got 1 foot, and I looked and I was like, it's not gonna be enough for 2. So then I just decided that his feet would match her clothes. And so we have Clover and Bramble, and these are my rock star spring garden gnomes for the hashtag seasonal yarny YouTube hop. And I am thrilled with these guys. I think they are so cute. I just love how they came out, guys. I really love the size of them. I just really love how they came out. I'm thrilled with the pattern. Guys, there is actually, the only sewing was to attach the hat to the body. This was sewn, this was crocheted in, the arms were crocheted in, and even the nose was crocheted in. This was an amazing pattern. And then, you know, how to attach here. Anyway, everything came out so nice. I love it. I love their hands. Look at their, they have a defined thumb. I love that. Like I said, I love the size of them. They are so super cute. And they are my rock stars. All right. So that is my big giant reveal for the seasonal yarny YouTube hop spring edition. Clover and Bramble at your service. So how do you enter for the YouTube giveaway? What I want you to do is don't comment and say giveaway. Don't comment and say anything like that. Make a comment and use the word spring. And then I will leave it up for a week. I will do a random, depends. Okay. I might commit to just writing down the names, because I heard that the random YouTube picker just picks the same, it tends to pick the same over and over. I'm not sure. So we'll see. I'll either write down all the names or I'll use a random YouTube picker. So you could be entered to win a prize. So use the word spring in your comment in the down below, and you will be entered. This will be left up. I will close the giveaway a week later. So the following Sunday, which would be the 27th, we will announce the winner on the next episode of the Crafty Nomad Podcast Sunday Shenanigans, and that's going to be on March the 27th. Anyway, these guys end up being my stars. These are my true. The other two were, they're part of it too. We made a whole family, and we're going to make their partners. But these two guys, I'm so thrilled. I'm so thrilled. Anyway, that's it. That's all. Thanks for joining me, guys. Please, the playlist is going to be linked in the description box below, or you can just click my playlist and you will see the Spring Yarny YouTube Hop playlist. Please hop on over from video to video to video to see what other people are bringing to the table. It's going to be so fun. You're going to see different lengths. I know I was super talkative, but just enjoy the content, and we will see you for the Summer Yarny YouTube Hop on the first day of summer. All right? I'll see you in the next video, guys. Take care. Until we meet again, keep it crafty. Bye.